all started way back when I popped out, landed on some skis, and was already flying down the hill. Early age, I think it was around 3, they tell me that there's this one story they were saying, you know, I was in between my mom's legs on the top of the mountain up there with some skis on, and she had turned around to put on her glove or something, and I took off. And her and my dad are really good skiers, and they tried to chase me down this mountain and couldn't even catch up to me. So that's been always my theme in life, is I enjoy going fast. I like getting a little bit out of control and then trying to work my way back in control. And what it was, my whole life I wanted to be a skateboarder. And age 8, I finally got my first skateboard and was hooked. I bombed this hill on Christmas Day, the day I got my board, and I woke up a day and a half later, I'd fall off and hit my head. But I remember when I was recovering, I just couldn't wait to get back on that board. There's something about flying down a hill and just being able to cruise going sideways. I was hooked. I'm an adrenaline junkie, what can I say? Love being in the sun, love being around water. Our family would bring us out to the Delta and they taught us how to water ski. So some great memories of hanging out with friends, camping near the water. We drop the boat in the water, spend all day wakeboarding. There's something to be said about growing up with a lot of kids around. Pretty much you create your fun. There's no such thing as getting bored, that's for sure. And especially when you're an adrenaline junkie and you love fast cars, fast boats, going fast, wakeboarding, skateboarding, snowboarding, surfing. It's a way of life. After college, I was living back in San Francisco. With all my friends up there, we had this whole kind of ski bum mentality where we'd surf in the mornings and go find somewhere throughout the day to go skate, whether it be the duck ponds at the cemetery or an empty swimming pool somewhere or the skate park or just a ditch. Didn't matter. As long as we were together skating and having fun, that's what was important. And then we'd go work our jobs. Most of us worked in restaurants. And at night, we'd all meet up again and bomb down the hills in the sunset. That was the lifestyle. That's what we were doing when I invented the Freeline skates. When I was going to college, I overheard a conversation about some sort of weird inline skateboard thing. I thought about that, and so I decided to go to Home Depot and make one. Sure enough, worked really well. So well that I actually wanted to make another one a little bit better. Instead of these little small wheels I was using, I got some big old honkers, some big old skateboard wheels, and these huge like metal iron trucks. And when I was attaching these new custom trucks to the board, it just hit me. I don't even need the board. I can just stand on these 2 little skates and go down the hill. You know, as long as I don't do the splits, it should work. And after 20 minutes, I started getting it. You know, I was doing it. I was carving down the hill, and I look up, no joke, the car at 34th had stopped in the middle of the intersection. The dude was staring at me. The car at 33rd stopped in the middle of the intersection staring at me. People had come out of their houses from all around, and everyone was just frozen, staring at me. That's when it hit me like a ton of bricks, that we've got something here. This is huge.
What are those things?
It's a new sport that is sweeping the nation.
A new sport's getting a lot of attention lately. It's called freelining. It combines inline skating and skateboarding.
Skateboarders and surfers are in for a new kind of ride.
I may have found what's next. It's called Freeline.
Take a look at Freeline skates, invented by a boarder who was just bored of what was out there and wanted to try something new.
I mean, literally, it gets better and better every day. I mean, it still boggles my mind every single day how well they work. Look, anything that's not skateboarding, chances are it's not too cool, right? And the fact that they think we're nuts, they think that these are so hard to do, right? I mean, they are a little hard, you know, but like riding a bike is a little hard at first too, you know? And it's really safe. I've taught a ton of people. This girl that's 4 years old that rides them. Whether you're a snowboarder, surfer, you ride bikes, whatever. You like doing things that are fun, you have no idea. And it's so simple. Just like a good chopped bike. No extra fancy, fairings and a bunch of dangly stuff. Just chop it down to its most barest form. The LCD, the simplest form of like human transportation. Think about it. Such a simple concept, just 2 wheels and a little deck. It still boggles my mind that you can actually get these to move pretty well too. Like weaving through people on the boardwalk, just flying, stopping on a dime, big old power slides. And the faster you get going, once you get up above 20 and 30 and 40, it feels like there's a board there. It takes on a new balance where it's one. And when you lean one way, they both go. And it works really well the faster you get going, actually. No speed wobbles. You're always on edge. It just keeps getting better. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on YouTube. I'll see you on the hill. I'll see you at the skate park. Let's go skate. Let's do this. See you there. Peace.